Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of e.l.f.'s Poreless Putty Primer. This has been out for a few months now, but I still keep hearing such great things about it. And honestly, I thought the hype would die down by now, but I guess not. So I finally cracked and I picked one up for myself. According to e.l.f., this is the #1 primer in America. It's supposed to smooth over imperfections while helping to minimize the appearance of pores. It's also infused with squalane to help with skin hydration and to protect the skin from moisture loss. It's also supposed to grip onto makeup for all-day wear and a flawless finish. e.l.f.'s website also says that it's perfect for all skin types. I love that this is infused with squalane because as someone with combination dehydrated skin, squalane products really help to keep my skin comfortable all day. So in today's wear test, I'm going to be applying this primer all over my face, but on this side of my face, I'm just going to have my regular skincare, and then on this side of my face, I'm going to apply sunscreen. As you guys know, if you want to keep your skin healthy, then sunscreen is vital. So since I wear sunscreen almost every day, and because I always encourage you guys to wear sunscreen, I thought it would be a good idea to see how this wears on top of sunscreen. Okay, so here I am, super close. You guys can see that while I do have pretty good skin, I do think I have pretty large pores. So I'm always up for trying anything that will minimize their appearance. On the left side of my face, I'm going to apply some sunscreen, and this is the Neutrogena Clear Face Sunscreen. And I know I apply a lot, but I want my skin to be super protected. While I'm waiting for that to absorb, I'm going to go ahead and apply the primer to the right side of my face. The texture of this primer is it feels more like a balm, and the more you rub your fingers into the pot, the more it softens and melts. e.l.f.'s website says to apply a thin, even amount to moisturized skin, then allow it to set for 30 seconds before applying foundation. I found that the primer actually works best if you pat and gently push it into your skin. That way you can really work it into your pores. I was also really surprised to see that it did such a good job at filling in my pores. They definitely looked smaller, and I'd even go as far as to say that at least 50% of my pores were pretty much gone. So I think this would even be really good to wear alone without foundation if you just want to minimize the appearance of some pores or fill in really shallow wrinkles. While priming the side of my face with sunscreen, I noticed that it definitely went on a bit more slippery and it didn't hide as many pores, but it still did minimize them and overall made them look less obvious. After priming, I let it set for a minute instead of 30 seconds. Then I went in with my BB cream, and my BB cream definitely blended out a lot easier and faster because the primer created a really smooth layer underneath. When I was done applying my foundation, I could see that the side with sunscreen was definitely dewier, and you could still see some pores, while the pores on the side of my face without sunscreen looked pretty much non-existent. Both sides, they looked better than if I were to go without primer, so overall I was happy with how my skin looked. After about 9 hours, this is what my face looks like. Overall, my makeup still looks great. My pores still look really good. But the left side of my face definitely looks dewier than it would have looked if I wasn't wearing this primer. And the side of my face with sunscreen, it pretty much looked flat out oily. So I probably wouldn't use this on days when I'm wearing sunscreen because I don't want my face to look like an oily sunny side up egg, you know what I mean? I've been using this all week, and overall I think it does exactly what it says it's supposed to do. It smooths over imperfections and fills in your pores to create a very smooth and poreless effect. e.l.f. claims that this can be used for all skin types, and while I do agree that anyone can use this and watch their pores disappear, it definitely makes you oilier as the hours go by, and if you have oily skin, then this probably isn't the product for you. I think this would work best for people with normal or dry skin because it would give them more of a healthy glow instead of looking like an oil slick. I would give this a 7.5 out of 10 because while I do love how it minimized the appearance of my pores, it's not a primer that I would use during the hot summer months because in combination with my sunscreen, it just made my face too oily. But I do have a feeling that I like this primer a lot more in the winter, so I'm just gonna tuck it away and save it for then. Okay guys, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!